Today's show is brought to you by EPOS Gaming Audio. With a comprehensive lineup of both wired and wireless headsets, gaming amplifiers, microphones, and webcams, EPOS has everything you need to experience the power of audio.
The closed headset allows you to tap into exceptionally detailed audio and seals out ambient noise, while the open version delivers natural high-fidelity audio with an incredible soundstage. Both headsets include a magnetic detachable microphone and a sleek design that has no wild RGB configurations, just good design.
Listeners can save 15% by visiting www.eposaudio.com/gaming and entering the code EPOSFRIEND15 at checkout. That's EPOSFRIEND 15 at checkout.
Welcome back to the Tokyo Fresh podcast. My name is David. I'm here with Jordan.
What up, guys?
Only on the Tokyo Beat Network.
Indeed.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty chill. It's been a pretty relaxing week, I want to say. Lots of editing been going on. I've done this whole thing where I'm like, okay, every week, let's work out a new thing I can change about myself in order to, like, mid-max my own, productivity. You know what I mean? So I think... I read somewhere that if you don't change these things by the time you're like 40 or something like that, it's just sort of you're stuck with these like notions. Becomes harder to change. So every week I was like, okay, let's change something new. And the new thing this week I was changing, David. I think last week was like, starting, getting yourself to the first step. Easy done. And the next thing, David, was understanding that everything isn't a competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a lot of people who just treat everything like a competition, which is fine in some aspects of life. Like if you're in business, it is a competition.
It is a competition.
It is a competition.
It is. 100. It's a competition. Yeah.
Unless you're selling like extremely niche goods, like a fucking like a dog peeler or something.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
We're selling this one chip and only 3 companies make it.
Exactly.
And only 7 companies need it. Like, that's a competition. Like, now you're in a competition. Unless you're, like, in those niche conditions that make it a competition, or you're literally competing in something, it's not a competition. And I say this because, like, when it comes to creating content, for example, which is something like I like doing, something I want to do, you get into a mindset, what a lot of people do, of, like, I have to, like, compete. I have to be, like, if I'm not making X content by X date and doing the big thing that needs to be done, and this other person has done it, that means they've won and they're gonna win the game. And it's like, no, because like if you take a couple weeks ago when the Zelda game came out, everyone was rushing to make like Zelda content.
Oh, dude, it was insane.
Bro.
There's so much,
and there's still so much. Everyone was rushing in Japan to make the whole Zelda convenience food content thing, and I was like, I just generally want to get those convenience store things anyway, so I'm gonna make the content because I'm gonna have the items anyway. But there's like a big rush to make it, and one of like a smaller creator I was talking to was like, oh my god, I didn't even know the Zelda thing was happening. It's too late for me to make the content. Everyone's already made it. And I'm there and I'm like, really? It's not how that works, actually, is it? Because
I mean, the only time it's too late is if it's not there
anymore. Yes. If it's not there anymore, it's now too late. But outside of that, like generally, it's go make the content. It's perfectly okay. If you enjoy making it and you want to make it, just go make it. Like, it is what it is, basically. So taking like the Zelda content, for example, there were a lot of Zelda food reviews coming out, a lot of like game content coming out, a lot of people like making like a shit ton of like YouTube content shorts about it. But like for me personally, like watching all this content, I was like, bro, this isn't a competition. I'm gonna consume fucking everything because I want to know as much about this game as possible without being spoiled about the game. So I'm looking at little niche things like, oh, in the first 20 minutes of the game you can do this cool niche thing, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna watch this video. And I watched it. I consumed the content. Then I found another and it was like, hey, in the first 20 minutes of the video you can do this other cool niche thing by like a different creator, and I was like, well, that's cool. I'll watch that too. I'll watch that one as well. And you just get into like a weird consumption loop of like watching all the content that's like, this is the first 2.5 minutes of the game, no spoilers, and you watch it because you're like, I'm interested in the content, I'm just gonna watch it all. And then I quickly realized like, oh, there's like no competition really. Like if you watch one video about I don't know, the best cafes in Japan. You don't watch one and you go, oh, I'm full. Whoa.
That's
Mad,
all
huh?
of them.
That's all of them.
That's all they ever made.
That's it.
They'll never make any more cafes again that are better or worse.
Never. I
Finished,
just
done.
watched one 15-minute video about 3 cafes in Tokyo. Well, I'm full. That's it. Okay,
Yeah.
I've got all the information I need. Like, no one's ever done that. No one ever will do that. And I think it's a really an important thing to like remember in making content.
I think in the case of something like that, if you're like a personality driven channel,
Oh yeah.
you could make this like 5 years after the fucking fact, and it wouldn't matter because people are
Wouldn't matter.
coming it to like see your take or your opinion on whatever,
100%.
and that's why they're there. They're not necessarily there for the thing that you're doing per se.
No.
Some people might be.
Some people might be like, some people are there like for the content, but some people are there for like the personality behind the content as well, which is very
Right.
important, equally important, I would say. Like, when we were in Kumamoto, I was running around making like a dumb like One Piece reel. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
I made like a silly One Piece reel, and it was at that stage. I think that reel and the one before I was like, I want to put my personality, the way I edit on YouTube, similar to how I edit on like Instagram, for example. More like fun, personality driven. You know, the content's going to be there, but it's also going to be pretty entertaining. Bro, that reel, David, do you know how many views?
Went nuts.
Dude, it's fucking crazy.
I thought last time you said it was over like 10,000 something.
Yeah.
Before
Last time, I think I told you a couple days ago, maybe a week ago, I was like, yo, this reel's on like 10K. David, guess what it's on now?
It's probably close to 15 or 20.
Yeah. It's 55.7K.
55?
Yeah.
55,000
55
from 10.
55.
Okay, I was like way off. I'm like, like 15, 20. Like it'll simmer down after a while.
Bro, that was me. I was like, oh, it's going to simmer down any day now. It's going to simmer down. It's going to simmer down. Days are going by and I'm like, it's going to simmer down. I wake up every morning and it's like, look, 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. It's constant. Like it's just the perfect storm of like the content is good, the way it was shot, filmed, and edited was good. The way like the voiceover was good. Like this is what
everything has come together in a way that
yes.
yeah.
And it's like my theory of, I always say like good content is good content, and this is like the result of that. If the content is good and the content is like well researched, well put together, like there's good SEO behind it, there's information in the description, blah blah blah. It's hitting like the Instagram algorithm things to some extent. It normally does pretty well, you know. Well, yeah.
Just give me a sec here. I'm gonna swap us over to a different mic in because I can just see when we're talking there might be double audio. So if I switch it to the 1 to 4, it's all gonna come through at the same time.
Oh, that's
so
good.
even if you're picking up that microphone, it's fine. Boom, done. Okay,
Good man.
that was it.
And this
I left it set up that way so that it shouldn't be fucked. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Hopefully it's not screwed up.
yeah, I'm sure it's fine. We can just check the chat if it's screwed up. I'm sure.
Yeah,
someone-
that's why I asked. I'm like, is the audio fucked up? And it's like, nope. So
Oh, we get
I
that.
guess it's okay.
Oh, fine. Also,
Let me know if the audio is screwed up.
speaking of chat, I'm gonna hang out in chat as well. There we go.
But yeah,
Good.
speaking of
Go on.
content
Go
being
on.
good
Yes, go on.
or the quite opposite of being absolute shit. Do you want to talk about like I feel like this has started to pop up a
lot more, yeah.
Recently, and there is no coincidence here in that a lot of people are starting to come to Japan as tourists.
Yeah.
And a lot of those people are fucking scumbags.
Yes.
So let's talk about
top of the hour talk about this. So
it. This is weird because the first half an hour where we're talking about the actual title topic.
First time ever, I'm gonna get real comfortable with this because it's actually stupid. So
Yeah.
For those who don't know, I think a little while ago there was a guy on the old Docu line, and he decided that he was gonna be playing very loud music from his phone.
I have an update for you about this
Let's
guy.
do that. Give me the update for that first.
No, yeah.
Oh,
finish the
yeah,
story.
Yeah. So the guy was playing music very loudly from his phone, being a nuisance, and he lives in Japan, so he should know better. He's lived here for like
Not
10
anymore,
years.
He doesn't.
Bro, whoo, we'll get there. Damn, boy. So lived in Japan for like 10 years, so he should know better than to like fuck around being loud on the train. Everyone knows better than that. You know, everyone knows it's not something you do in Japan. Like in the immortal words of Logan Paul, Japan is all about the respect. You know what I mean? So when you coming here being an absolute dickhead on the train, he was like, some random Japanese guy was like, hey, could you fucking stop that? He like darts up, runs to the corner of the train, and starts like being really loud and obnoxious on the train. Eventually gets kicked off, and everyone's like, hey, fuck off, you stupid dickhead, basically, you know? Internet blew up. Everyone was like shitting on him for a couple of weeks, and then, you know, everyone's like basically ignored his content. And I think his content down or something. Even an update, you're saying?
Yes. So
What happened there?
the streamer you were talking about, their name was Suspenders. So
Go on.
Mr. Suspenders, he lives in Japan,
Yeah.
but he's possibly going to be living behind a jail cell in Nepal for the next 10 years. Because he's out in Nepal doing fucking dumbass shit.
Well, he went to Nepal.
Yeah, so apparently him and another guy are supposedly facing a minimum of 60 days in jail and a maximum of 10 years in jail. Yeah, so I hope they enjoy the Nepalese fucking
Prison system?
because I can't imagine that a third world country in Asia has a extremely nice
For what I know about a lot of these, like,
an extremely nice. It's all about rehabilitation.
It's about We're here to change the hearts and minds of people.
We don't want you to reoffend.
No. Listen, this is why we don't want you to reoffend. So we have the 2 sticks of rehabilitation.
Yeah. One breaks your knees, and one breaks your ankles.
This one breaks your spirit.
Yeah.
This one breaks your bones. And as you're healing, you're healing. You know, spiritually as well as
Hope you like congee rice gruel
like
and fucking fish heads, my man.
a lot of these, like, remember there was like a series a while ago, like the world's toughest prisons, like stuff like that.
Sure, yeah.
Remember that? Mm-hmm. And on like the world's toughest prisons by I forgot who was the
It's probably like Chris Hansen.
Yeah, like fucking tough guy Jones, whatever. He had like a skinhead. I don't care.
Guy Jones.
First name tough guy. Last name Jones, I believe. Mr. Jones. That's my father.
Beef
Cool.
Stick McHuge.
Oh, Beef Stick McHuge Dick. Wonderful presenter, honestly. But his whole thing was like going to like Beef Stick would like go to prisons and be like, wow, I'm in the Congolese prison in Congo and it's fucking tough. And everyone goes, whoa, didn't see that coming. They go, yeah, there's one meal a day and it's brought by your family. If they don't bring it, you don't eat. Literally, yeah. And like when you bring up like a Nepal prison, that's the image that comes to mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like, oh, your family didn't bring you like your daily congee. Fuck you telling me for?
Like,
dickhead.
Yeah, I can't imagine a prison in Nepal is super nice.
Nah, it can't be. I hope not. I hope it's not.
I bet you it's fucking cold too.
Bro, it must be. Do you know what I want them to do? I want them to dig a hole and then just like push him in it and be like, all right, we'll see you in 6 months. Someone put some bamboo leaves over that in case it rains. You know what I mean? Like, all right.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
months.
So allegedly the reason, because is
What's the reason?
The
What do you
reason is
What do you do?
one of them. I don't know, but I guess they're both implicated together. They what a boneheaded fucking move. Like this is like the perfect comeuppance for someone being fucking stupid.
I fucking love this shit.
So apparently the reason is that they asked a underage girl to marry them. Now apparently I don't know what the deal is, but they didn't know she was underage, but it doesn't really matter because you're fucking stupid. Like, why would you do that? And apparently that's like a big no-no culturally or something. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What a bonehead thing to do.
So yeah, one is being deported according to this.
Nice.
And the other guy suspended as Mr. Play Loud Music on the fucking
Yeah,
train.
Mr. Odaki Line Dickhead.
He's doing a minimum of 2 months in jail.
Wow.
A minimum. With more to come, maybe.
So he was probably the one that asked like the girl to do the marriaging things, considering he's the one doing like the prison sentence and the friend is the one being deported. Wow. What an update. I love when karma really comes back around. You know what I mean? It's always like, such a good feeling when karma's like, do you know what? It's been a slow week. Let's fuck some people up. That puts me in a good mood. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, David. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Any more updates? That's it from the guy?
Yeah, so far. I like this is when was this? It can't be that long ago. Let me check when the post is.
Fair enough. I'm very curious about this update.
This was 1 day ago. So
Jesus
this is
fucking Christ.
extremely recent.
1 day ago?
Yeah.
Lord, these updates come swiftly.
Yep.
Yes, I love that. Fantastic. Good man. Fucking good
Enjoy.
man. Enjoy it. Have a good time.
Enjoy your Nepalese,
Idiot.
your extended Nepalese
Vacation.
vacation.
Do you know what's funny as well? Like, Japan doesn't do too kindly. Japan doesn't like criminals, you know?
No, not particularly.
Japan has this whole
I wouldn't
thing.
imagine.
They don't. So they have this whole thing of like, oh, you want to come to Japan? You have criminal record? No. No, you cannot. No. We don't like foreigners generally. Why would we want crime foreigners? The worst type of foreigners, you know what I mean? Because remember, Japan's so clean, so fresh. No crime happened here. Woo woo. Rats in Shinjuku, that was CGI. You're imagining it.
I'm just gonna gaslight
So,
you
like,
about the rats.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking...
You never saw any rats. What are you talking
What
about?
do you mean rats?
This is a Chihuahua. This is a small lady's dog
No, you don't understand.
that ran across the street
Yeah,
under the
exactly. You're,
out of
no,
the
you're
restaurant.
being silly. That's a lost dog. Listen, in
Yeah.
Japan, things are smaller. That was a pit bull.
Yeah.
But it's a smaller Japanese version of a pit bull.
Right.
You're just an idiot. You just don't know. You're just dumb. That's the problem. It's you. You're an idiot. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's literally Japan. Anytime.
we have universal healthcare. We can get you some glasses.
Oh yeah.
Help you
Oh yeah. 100%. We'll get some glasses. You fucking idiot. This is literally a 1-to-1 recreation of any conversation on Reddit that starts Japan bad. Like,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
starts Japan bad because I saw many rats in Shinjuku, and someone goes, well, you're a fucking idiot because Japan the cleanest country in the world. So
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
I'd wipe my ass with that rat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That rat was
That
white.
rat was pristine.
Pristine. You don't have rats that clean in disgusting America, no
Right.
healthcare. Fuck
I'd
you.
let that rat bite me.
Bro, I let that rat. Listen, that rat's clean as fuck. He can
Right
live
on
in
the
my
dick.
house. Round the dick. Wherever he wants. Listen, that rat, I've seen that rat in any ramen kitchen working behind. He washed his hands twice before he served my ramen. All right? That's a clean rat. You not seen Ratatouille?
Yeah.
This is where it comes from. The streets of Shinjuku.
Based on a true story.
They sold the rights to Paris, but
Yeah.
it's a Shinjuku store.
It's very, very Ninja Turtles.
It's very Ninja
You know?
Turtles. It goes by the same name. It's Ratatouille, but it's all just in katakana. It's just Ratatouille.
What is Ratatouille in the Japanese?
It's called something
It's called
like,
like
Remy.
cooking-
No,
Remy's big.
it's like
something.
Remy's magical kitchen or some bullshit. I swear to God, Ratatouille in Japanese, like the Japanese title is like Remy's magical kitchen or some bullshit.
Well, I mean, it's coming out as Ratatouille, but it says, what the fuck is this?
The name?
Yeah, what is this?
I'm telling you, it's like Remy's mystical kitchen or something stupid like that. Hold on. What is the Japanese name for the movie Ratatouille?
Remy no Oishi restaurant.
I fucking told you. I told
Remy's delicious restaurant.
Remy's delicious restaurant. What a shit title. What's that?
Yeah, that's pretty awful.
Remy no oishi restaurant. It's so stupid. The movie Ratatouille in Japanese dub is called. See, this is better. They should have called it Itadaki Mouse. That's what's so much better. Itadaki Mouse?
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? There's no Oyaji people that were on the
Yeah, that's
fucking
true.
Disney board thinking of the
that's
name.
True. If you had like one, you need like one old man to be like, hey, listen, old Tanaka-san in the corner. You're like
Right.
92 years old. You're the oldest old man we have. We've got like this new rat movie. It's called Ratatouille in English because like it's the dish. Haha. And it's rat. Whoa. Aha. We need an Oyaji gag. Come on, man.
Right.
You can. It's dead silence in the conference room. No. Everyone's like, what about? Shh. He can do this. He's 92 years. He's done this for 102 years. Like, shut the fuck. He knows what. Let him speak.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Someone put
Just
out
like
his
Remy.
Just
Let him
like
cook.
Remy. Let him cook. Someone's like, what about Remy's Oishi kitchen? You're fired. Why are you polluting this man's mind?
Right.
Get out. Let the man cook. Just
But so
Itadaki Mouse.
it's funny. It's funny though. Like Remy's Oishi like restaurant is like the most Japanese ass way to
so
name
shit.
something.
Yeah.
It's just like it's thing.
It's
Like,
thing.
that's the name.
It's thing. Yeah. It's
It
like
would be like if you opened like up a place that sold like pancakes and waffles.
yeah,
The fucking name of your store would be like Waffle no Mise.
yeah. Waffle no mise.
It's like, yeah, but what's the name of it?
Oh, it's pancake store waffle no mise. We have
Yeah.
pancake and waffle store. Come and buy us. I fucking hate it. I'm not gonna lie. Even this like gag is getting on my nerves. Just because I hate when they.
Where'd
do
you
that.
go for dinner? Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yeah, but what's his name? Restaurant.
Italian restaurant. Oh, what do they serve there?
You mean like
Italian.
Caesarea? No.
No.
Italian restaurant.
It was called Italian restaurant.
Let's waffle.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
That's
Fuck
pretty.
off.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
Good. Let's waffle.
It's either the description of the thing. Movie
Yeah.
titles are the same thing. A lot of Disney titles like suffer from this the most, where the movie title in English for like a Disney film would be like something really interesting. It'd be like, oh, Lion King,
Something really interesting.
Mulan, and then the Japanese would be like the lion that got lost and then came back as king. It's like lion or something. Like Lion King would be that. The lion that ran from home and his father died. and- Oh, otosan ga shinda. Kanashi lion san. Like it's always like a one-to-one of what happens in the movie, and it's really I don't like it. Like Wall-E is probably like lost robot in space or something.
Right. Yeah.
Upsetting.
See, they didn't fuck it up with Star Wars. They figured that one out.
Was it Star Wars?
Yeah, Star Wars is still Star
Come
Wars.
on.
But
You-
I mean, like that's all. Like, I mean, it's already basically a Japanese title.
see,
Star Wars. There's wars in Star Wars. It's Star Wars.
you know, like on the opposite end, they must be like, oh my god, why the
Have you
fucking
seen the Japanese title for Up? Yeah, it's like something like Uncle Carl's Flying House or something.
Wait. I still have this. I can literally find it. So the title for Up is Old Man Carl.
Old Man Carl. That's
yeah,
it.
I think it's Old Man Carl. Oh wait, a list of Disney animation films. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, I don't have time to go through this entire fucking list. Bugs Life. Okay, The Incredibles. Wasn't The Incredibles called like? Yeah, The Incredibles
Mr.
was
Incredible.
Mr. Incredible.
Except he's barely in that
He's
movie.
barely in the. Okay, luckily Wall-E was. Oh yeah, found it. Up was called Grandpa Carl's Flying House.
Yeah, okay, I was close. Grandpa Carl, not Uncle Carl.
Grandpa Carl's Flying House. Oh, do you remember Brave? Do you know Brave, that Disney movie, the girl with the long red hair?
Yeah.
Do you know the Japanese?
It's like Merida's Magical Bow or something.
Merida and the Terrible Forest.
What's Cars?
Cars.
It's not like Kuruma. Like they could have like done something funny with the kanji, you know?
It's just Cars. It's just the kata.
Kazu.
It's just the katakana. Wait,
This is a fucking JoJo character.
wait. Do you know what Cars 2 is though?
Cars 2.
Yes, Cars 2. Yes, Cars 2. Bro, okay, I'm not. Oh my
Anyway,
god.
I think we've lost the
Yeah,
plot here.
I've completely lost the plot here. Some of these are fucking delicious. Nope. Do you know what Cars 3 is?
Cars 3. It's not Cars 3. It's like no, because this is the one where they go to like other countries. So it's like Cars International
No, it's Cars Crossroad.
in English. But hang on, the English title is Cars 3. The fuck? You put more English in the Japanese title than the fucking English one. Man, like I wanna be like a fucking fly on the wall in the meetings where they decide what the fucking titles are for Japanese movies.
Oh my god, these are so funny. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm not looking at this anymore. This list is gonna kill me. That's so funny. I love the way they do this. It's actually brilliant. It kind of, I think they know what they're doing. Or,
Yeah,
or on
maybe.
the other side of the coin, they're like, oh, why are the English naming their movies such weird stuff? What the fuck is Brave?
Right.
Name this shit what it is, my boy. Like Miranda and the Terrible Forest. Why are we wasting time here? Come on, get to the point. Time for
Right.
this.
Except Moana's Moana.
Moana is Moana. They were like, oh, this makes sense. The movie's about Moana. We'll call it Moana. It's like
Okay.
Brave. She ain't even that brave. She was scared half the movie.
Well, like
that makes no sense.
Fucking Frozen is like Anna and Yuki's like ice palace or something.
yeah.
shit.
Anna and Yuki's fucking mystical ice adventure or some bullshit.
Yeah, something like that.
Fucking the dumb thing as well is that I think Frozen,
It's like the title of a fucking JoJo chapter.
Yo, I love chapter.
Do you remember the episode where Elsa got her stand and froze everyone?
Go ice time. Man, I love
Nah,
Elsa's.
she would use Vanilla Ice. That
Oh,
would be her
that's
stand.
what a missed opportunity. You're right. Part 4, fucking go Vanilla Ice, and the translation is like soft serve or some shit because they cut because the copyright. Because the
Soft cream.
soft cream because the fucking copyright or some shit. Fuck me, man. Yo, I fucking love.
Oh man,
And I love Japan. Japan always gets me. And they get me so good.
so
Alright,
dumb.
we've given you guys a little bit of joy, so we're gonna cycle back around to like shitty streamers. I apologize. Fuck, that's golden.
I'm gonna have a headache now from
Bro,
laughing so
that's
hard.
so
Fuck.
funny. Stupid. Anyway, circling entirely back, forgive. Brilliant. Fucking soft stuff. There is. So as there are more like internationals coming to Japan, there are more streamers coming to Japan, which is fine. We love a good old streamer promoting the glories of glorious Nippon, but the problem is, occasionally, there are a few dickheads.
I wouldn't call this guy a dickhead. He's transcended that label.
You're right. Racists. People are making bad content for click. No, it's not even. This is what. It's not even like clickbaity content.
It's not even good.
It's not even good. Like, there's nothing about this content that you'd go, oh wow, this is
like this is clever
Yeah.
or this is funny. It's like, no, you're just a child and
You're
you're
a child.
annoying.
Yeah. So without like blowing up the streamer, because I don't want to give him any attention. Like once again, I've said this 1,000 times. The best way to kill a channel or to kill someone you don't like
Gun
is
to the head.
is
Oh,
ignore
no?
them. You gotta ignore
Oh,
them.
okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
you gotta, no, without actually killing them. Yeah, legally.
Oh, okay.
Legally.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Legally. It's on site. Don't get me wrong, but legally.
Okay.
You just gotta ignore them. If you ignore someone's channel, that is the worst thing you can do. Clicking on their channel, typing like negative comments, that boosts their interactions either way. Like I think I made a video that was going it was getting some good views, and it was about like vending machines in Japan or some shit, or like free breakfast in Japan or some shit. And someone was commenting like, Japan's biggest secret is like this chain store. It's not even a secret. So I messaged back and I'm like, yeah, that's the joke. It's like a chain, but no one really knows about it. Well, actually, I lived in Japan for 10 years, 15 years ago, and I'm like, bro, every interaction you give is pushing me further into the algorithm. The
Because
algorithm,
people are interacting with the
Yep.
content, good or bad, right?
good or bad, it just does not matter to me. Good or bad, you are pushing my content out. And even if like people are like, oh, we're gonna like extremely dislike this video, people just keep watching it because they're
Yep.
like, oh, why is this video so bad? And they'll watch it.
Sure.
So like,
yeah.
good or bad, interacting with any form
I mean,
of
that's
content.
that's the thing, right? It's all publicity is good
It's good.
publicity, good or bad.
Yeah, it's good.
Until it's not.
Until it's not, yeah. Until it's not, it's not. But for the longest time, it will be. And you push people who have the same views as this dickhead to his content, and they'll support him.
Right.
So you're giving them another like pillar in a sense. So it's best to basically ignore these people. But I digress. This person's whole thing was he was on like a train in, I believe, Tokyo.
I assume it was Tokyo, but like it could have been anywhere.
It could have been anywhere. It was on like a nondescript train somewhere in Tokyo or Japan, and there's a guy sitting next to him, and the guy is literally just like chilling, two headphones in, this guy next to him, just relaxing. And the streamer decides, I'm going to tap this guy on the shoulder and just start saying racist shit to him for no reason.
Yep.
So he taps and just starts going like, Hiroshima. He goes, I'm American. Hiroshima. I'm American. We that's what we did. We did the bad things. And the Japanese
What do
guy's
you
like,
mean we?
what do you mean,
Motherfucker,
we?
you weren't even alive.
He's not even American.
Yeah, I know, and that's the thing, right?
He's not even American. He wasn't even alive at the time. And the Japanese guy next to him is like, yeah, okay, could you?
He's like, I'm just trying to sit on the
Is that-
fucking train.
Bro, I'm just vibing. Like, I'm just trying to chill out, go home. I'm listening
Right.
to the Tokyo Fresh podcast. I'm just trying to, it's been a work day. I'm just trying to go home and chill. Like, what the fuck? You know? And then this absolute fucking bamf, this fucking Korean guy, I think Korean,
American.
ethnically Korean American guy
from
Texas. Let's go, my Texans, bro. Comes up and he's basically like, get fucked, basically. He's like,
yeah,
he's like,
essentially.
he's like, he's like, I'm American. He goes, basically, I'm American. The content you're making is trash. And the guy's like, oh, you're Korean American. And he starts talking about like the Korean War, or whatever. And the guy's like, yeah, that happened. Yep, that's a historical event. He's like, this isn't even good. I think the the line that got me was the American guy was the actual American guy, the Korean American guy was like, bro, this isn't even good content. He's like, this isn't even. He's like, this isn't even good content. You're literally just like chatting shit. Like this isn't.
Also, what the fuck are you talking about the Korean War for? You are allied with Korea.
You're allied with
South Korea. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It makes no sense. Oh, the Korean War. Yeah, we were on the same side.
Idiot.
What? You good?
So like, this is how stupid people fucking are,
There we
right?
go. Mm-hmm.
Like, it's you're talking about shit like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Like, oh yeah, we did this stuff. It's like one, you weren't alive.
You weren't alive.
Two, it's like completely fucking irrelevant now
To everything. No one cares. Yeah.
But you're just being an asshole. Like it's
Literally.
not even. I find it hard to be like take any of that kind of shit seriously because you just look like a fucking idiot. Like if you wanted to really say some fucking racist shit, you could say some racist shit.
Go for it. Go for it.
But you were too much of a bitch. So you went for fucking easy mode.
Yep.
If you're gonna say some racist shit, say some racist shit.
Say it with your
I
chest.
dare you.
Say it with your chest. If you want to be on the train shouting like loud, because I get the image this person must have of Japan is like, oh, people are quiet, they're like non-confrontational, no one's gonna like beat me up if I like say some dumb shit. And this guy is built like a stack, like one.
This man looks like a fucking gray alien, bro.
This man looks, he looks fucking great. This man looks malnourished, like as fuck. Remember those adverts?
Straight out of Ethiopia.
Remember those adverts in the 90s, and they'll be like, $1 can help a
$1 can help a starving child in
My
Africa.
man starred in those adverts. He was the starving child in Africa, and by looks of it, my man is still starving.
Nobody donated
No one,
because they were sick of his shit.
bro. People donated, but not to him because his cause looks meek. Fuck this guy. Fuck his hairline. I hope your hairline recedes. I hope your hairline recedes immediately, right back to your back. I hope you have the worst back
Right.
imaginable. Fuck you. Like, legitly, fall down some stairs, you're a dumbass. But this is the problem. Like, this guy must have the image of, like, oh, Japanese people are, like, meek, and they're not going to fight back if I'm, like, chatting shit on the train, like, prodding and poking people while I'm streaming in Japan. No one's going to, like, do anything. But the thing is, no one's going to do anything until they want to do something, you know?
Right. That's I've always said this about Japan. When Japan does something, they do it at 11 or not at all.
Listen, I saw a man get suplexed into the nether in Kobe Station.
Yeah.
Like outside of a Koban. My guy just, I don't know what I don't know what led up to this, but the guy just picks this guy up and just suplexes him onto the ground outside of a Koban. This is what I mean. No one's going to do anything until you push the correct buttons, and then they're going to go, oh, so, okay, I get it. We're throwing hands. This is it.
Yep.
And then everyone's going to throw hands. Because remember, you're in Japan. Who's going to have your back? Like, legit, think about it. Who's going to have your back? Because, like, if hands are being thrown, it's everyone on the train or everyone in the vicinity who's ready to throw hands against you. Can you fight 5-10 people? I don't think you can. You don't look
Right.
like you can. You definitely can't. And then what afterwards? They're going to go, oh, the police are going to come and they're going to solve the situation. I didn't start the violence, and thus it's not going to affect me. This is Japan, where the rules don't matter and the points are not counted.
So funny thing is that like this dude, he had like a whole bunch of Japan content. He's
all gone?
He's deleted all of
That's
it because he just got
hilarious.
fucking like just straight into the nether with this dude, right?
Fuck, seriously.
Yeah, like nothing's here. Like he had a video out
Yeah.
yesterday about talking about like, oh, you know, Joe Biden is coming here. Like he tried to like justify his action,
Huh?
justify his actions. Like,
No,
oh,
we
yeah.
fucking seriously.
He attempted to.
dickhead.
None of his Japan shit's here anymore because people fucking went after
Checking his
this
channel.
dude.
Wow, you're right.
Nothing. It's like absolutely nothing.
Wonder if his lives are still there. Cause I guess wow, nothing is there. He nuked all of his lives as well.
Yep. Because he had lives up that were
He
there before.
Did. Fantastic. Get absolutely fucking comstered. Absolute dickhead.
But yeah, like this is what I mean, right? Like if you're coming here to just like start some shit,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a bad fucking time for you when people like the Korean dude who are around are willing to, you know, just be like, dude, you're fucking trash.
You're fucking trash, yeah. There was a very interesting thing I saw. I was telling you about this before we started streaming, but so I was on this guy's channel, I was on this guy's page, And I was like, oh, all of his Japan stuff's been like nuked, like nuke. It's all
Right.
gone now, 100% gone. That's
There's another video of him too where he's like sitting down like eating ramen or shit, and he's talking fucking dog shit Japanese, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But he said something along the lines of like, I don't know if this was a joke, but knowing him, it probably was. But just the stupidest fucking sentence I've ever. He's like, "What are you talking about as being racist? Like black people can't be racist." It's like, huh?
Hi.
You could like just you've completely removed white people from this situation because it's you versus Asian people. So like, if you're gonna come at people and be like, black people can't be racist, it's like, what are you talking about?
You're in Japan, and the fight was you versus a Korean American versus this Japanese person. In this situation, you're the most racist cunt here. Like, how does that make any sense? What's wrong with you people? Like, I understand the argument to a certain extent, because it's meant to be like, oh, racism is like the structure of like power, and it's been structured in a way that like black people can't benefit from society in America, and thus da. Cool, I get that. Yeah, cool. That makes sense. I understand that argument. This is Japan.
The first time where this is Japan actually applies.
Bro, finally. Bro, this is Japan.
Right.
Did you realize that this is in America? You can't just get off the plane and be like, well, welcome to mini America. Well,
right.
The points don't matter and I can be racist. Like, no, there's a reason everyone and their dog was calling you racist on the internet. It's because you're being fucking racist on the internet.
Right.
Dumbass. Like, absolute idiot. What an idiot. But I was saying,
just dumb.
Just dumb. There's a guy in this guy's community page, yeah? And it goes back like 22 hours. It's like 22 hours ago. This guy starts posting on this guy's community thing. So the guy posts something like, I'm going on YouTube live so I can talk about the allegations or something like that.
Right.
And this Japanese guy is in this guy's comments, just on the community tab, just posting and posting and posting. This guy is commenting just like, oi, I'm going to be at Tokyo Station at this time. Come meet me.
Show up.
He's like, don't ignore my he's like, mushi shinaide. Mushi shinaide. He's like, don't ignore my messages. Do not ignore. He's like, do not ignore me. He's like, it's not even every hour. It's just constant. He's like, bro, I'm looking at them now. He's like,
right.
Bro, I'm looking for you. He's like, I'm legit searching for you. I'm going. He's like, what airport are you leaving from? Where are you? Where are you based? What are you doing? Are you in Tokyo now? It's like, I'm looking for you. It's like, I'm out in Shibuya right now. Come here. Like, the man is...
He's putting the call out to go to mini stop.
Bro.
He's like, you need to meet me out the mini stop, and we gonna throw hands.
He is dropping his pin and being like, yo, I'm right here right now. Drop your pin. Let's
Right.
meet halfway. We're going to fight. And he's throwing, like, fucking knife emojis and sword emojis up. And he's like, bro, my guy is mad. Like, mad. I think this guy's for, like, either some kind of gang affiliation and or just, like, a right-wing nut
Well,
job.
the streamer got fucking pulled up on by a dude on a bike.
Is that why he's not shooting anymore?
Who had seen the stream.
Yeah.
And then obviously he's streaming it so the guy can see where he is. So this dude hops on his bike and just pulls up on this dude.
Good man.
And he's like, yo, like, let's fucking throw down.
Let's go, yeah.
And the guy's like, no, it's just a joke. You know,
Beat him up.
Always, I love the defense
Beat him up.
every single fucking time.
Yeah.
Of, nah, it's just a joke, man.
No.
Yeah, okay. I didn't find it funny. Now we're gonna throw hands.
No, yeah, it was a joke. Cool, I get that. Put your fist up.
Yeah, it's like,
Raise your hands. What do you mean? No, I get it. Yeah. It was just cool.
and he got the police called on him too.
good.
Yeah, fuck him.
Bro, the police would back. The police would be like, listen, you're in the range of that fucking mini stop. We can't do anything until
Right.
you are 5 meters away
You're on holy ground.
You are on holy
you can't
ground,
go
my
any
boy.
closer.
Look, that man has a smoothie and a gun. I can't stop him until he is 5
domestic dispute.
meters, bro.
Can't do anything.
We can't do anything here. This is
Yep.
sacred. This is sacred land. You know, a sumo ring, how women can't enter? Same thing. Police cannot enter the range of a family mart.
Right.
Throw down,
Throw
or
down
get the
and have a
fuck
fight.
out the way. You ain't got a choice at this moment. Wait, what are you looking at me for? What are you looking at me? Bro, I would take my house. I would take my house so but yo, I'm not a piece anymore.
Just flips around his badge.
Bro, my badge it just says Fight Club on the other side. I'm like, let's go. What do you mean, police? You've called the wrong number.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm watching your stream. I watched your stream on the way
Yeah,
here.
like,
We're ready.
like, I have to ask then.
Mad. Go on.
Maybe hang on. We'll continue maybe this conversation.
Right.
We'll
Very-
gather our ideas here while
on.
we go to a break.
Yeah.
And We'll talk about it after the break here because we are 40 minutes in.
Holy shit!
I
Okay,
know, we we're a little bit ahead on the other time, but that's fine. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
1 second.
Sequelcast 2 and Friends is a podcast looking at movies in a franchise one film at a time, hosted by me, Matt Bradley Shurey, Alex, and Thrasher. We also look at video games. We're working through Sierra Online's adventure games from Mystery House all the way up through Gabriel Knight 3 and larger pop culture topics. It's a lot of fun. For more info, go to sequelcast2.com, only on the Tokyo Beat Network.
We're back.
Damn, was that 30 seconds?
I don't think I think it's like not even that long. I think it's like maybe like 15, 20
I like
seconds.
that. It's short. It's
sweet.
It's to the point. Anyway, I digress, my boy.
I need to remove this shit from like my desk because I just keep like
Fidgeting.
Yeah.
This is why I have nothing in front of me, because I will definitely fidget with stuff. Or like,
I have to. I have to keep my hands busy.
you got to fidget.
Yeah.
All I know is like I have 2 rules on the podcast. Okay, my rule is rule 1: I don't touch my phone unless I'm looking at stream or I'm like searching something about the topic at hand.
Right.
Because if I touch my phone, I'm gonna start like drifting into nonsense. I gotta be focused. I'm putting on a show here, you know. And the second thing is have nothing in front of me that I can touch. Today I've like fucked up because I've got like this thing with like mangoes. So I'm just like,
Oh, there's a mangoes? I thought that was fish.
there's mangoes.
Oh, fuck. All
Do you
right.
want a mango?
Yeah, I do. Hell yeah. Dude, I love dried mangoes.
Bro, dude, I love dried
They're fucking
mangoes.
great.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, so
Just eating mangoes now.
breaking all the rules and etiquette
Oh
of
my god, I'm
running a
doing
show.
it. Fuck me. Yeah, go on.
But do you think
Go on.
that it's going to continue to be bad?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I think until... So we were close this time. But I think until someone fucks up and they automatically get the retribution they so rightfully deserve, it's going to keep happening. We were close this time with the guy on the bike pulling up, but then nothing happening. That was the problem. Something should have then happened. The guy should have got his ass beat. Because after he got his ass beat, especially on camera, I could have lent... I have a fucking bando I could have lent the guy. Like, I have a balaclava he could have had. Like, lime green, it's beautiful. Anyway. But until someone, like, gets the just desserts they deserve, we're going to keep seeing it. And we're going to keep seeing it. And I don't just mean, like, oh, the police were cool and the police put them in prison for a little bit. Or, like, oh, the police were cool. The police said, you know, dame. Don't do that.
That's pretty much all the police do.
That's all they do, yeah.
Dame, don't
dame.
do that.
Yeah, dame. Listen.
Sorry, dame.
Dame.
Like, I hear that every time I watch a video on like TV where it's like Japanese cops and they're like dealing with someone. It's always dame. It's always 3 dames.
Yep.
Dame.
Dame.
Right.
It's like, Mr. Police Officer, I've just got this illegal firearms and I'm going to go into that family mart and I'm going to rob the place. And they go, yeah, so do I, damn it. Damn it. You can't do that in Japan. And I go, oh, my bad. And they go, good. Now you know.
Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
A stern talking to has changed my life.
They've wrote, like, I gave a Gaijin a stern talking to. Right. He's surely going to reform. Like, I think people need to see the comeuppance.
Right.
Seeing punishment behind closed doors mean nothing.
There's going to be a time in the future in Shinjuku when someone says some shit to the wrong people.
Oh, I'm waiting for that. Yeah.
And they gonna get beat.
Shinjuku is not the place to fuck around. I think as well, someone is gonna say the wrong thing to someone, like on the train or like in Shinjuku or Shibuya, something. Someone's gonna fuck up and they're not gonna realize the extent of their fuck up until like a gang of people pull up. Because you gotta remember, although this is Japan, there are gangs here. Like there are smaller like area gangs. There are like the big Yakuza, you know, everyone knows about the Yakuza, but people don't realize because like it's not really pushed internationally. One, because there's not really like big international news coverage on these things, but like there is like constant like gang fights going on around.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All the time. All the time. It's like lots of turf wars happening, lots of like gang violence happening in Japan. It just doesn't affect the everyday citizen. And when it does, like the Ginza robbery, people go...
Right. They're like, oh, shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they
and
go...
Like, that was on, like... Yep. I would assume national news because that was wild.
I saw it. Like,
did they ever catch those dudes?
They caught all of them but one. and I think there was like 4 of them or something.
They're like teenagers or
Yep,
something.
they're like children.
Right?
Like the youngest like 14, 15.
Something like that, yeah.
And the youngest, I think one of the ones didn't admit that. They were like, I didn't do it. I plead not guilty. And the rest were like, yeah, we did it. Whatever.
See, they didn't learn the jailhouse etiquette of if no one talks, nothing happens.
Exactly, idiots. Their license plate was clearly shown as they drove away. So there's that.
Fucking morons.
But the thing is, like, it was.
You didn't take off your license plate before you went to a robbery?
They did not. So they were caught within
Oh my God.
within 3 hours. They were caught. Basically, but here's the thing: within 3 hours, they were caught. 100 watches were stolen. 20 or 30 turned up. Because this robbery was, once again, gang related. And what do you do when you're in a gang? You get the youngest members of the gang to do crime. I know about this because I grew up in London. It happens a lot.
Yep.
You get the youngest members to go and do big and or medium-sized crime. That's their initiation. They've sold 100 watches. 70 go to the big boy bosses. The other 20 you hold on to. When you get caught, you go, oh, look at that. Here are the watches. Where are the rest? Oh, we threw them in the fucking Nakagawa River. And they go, well, okay.
Right. Guess we're not getting those back.
Guess what, guys? You guys are all doing you're minors technically, so you're gonna do slap on the wrist, 5 years prison, juvie, 2 years big boy prison, and then you're out, and now you're a hardened criminal. Done.
Yeah.
That's it. It's simple as that. Like there are gangs here, and you don't know who the fuck you're talking to. So
That's what I mean. Yeah. There's gonna be the one time.
I'm waiting for it.
Logan Paul started it. You know, then there's the 2 annoying dudes now on the fucking train. There's going to be like the 4th or 5th dude is going to say some shit in a club to someone, and big bouncer Yakuza man's going to come out and snap that man over his leg.
Bro, I already know of someone who got the shit kicked out of them by like a club bouncer. And
Shinjuku's got a lot of alleys, man.
It wasn't even their fault as well. Like I think one of their friends was drunk and the bouncer was being a little bit too aggressive. And the friend was like, hey, you being a bit aggressive, and the bouncer was like, huh? I just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Like, it's shit like that. And think this isn't even a guy going, oh, you what? Blah, blah, blah. No, it was literally a guy going, hey, you're being a bit too aggressive. And the bouncer went, well, now I'm going to fucking kick the shit out of you. And he did. So if you're a big streamer in Japan, or whatever streamer in Japan, you come in, you're like, oh, I'm going to be dumb and fuck around and like piss off the wrong people. You're going to get fucking curb stomped. And I will be there to watch.
It's going to happen to someone.
100%. 100%. Because, like, stupid does. Just because, like, seeing this guy being, like, shit off the internet, being like, hey, your Japan content was, like, racist as shit. You're a dickhead. Fuck off. He's got to delete all his content. But all people are seeing is, like, oh, he did that. And then he gained, like, 2,000 followers.
But here's the thing now, right?
That's all they're going to see.
Is that, yeah, you removed all that shit from your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But you forgot the number one rule of the internet is that the internet's forever.
Forever.
You post one thing, it will be there forever.
Forever.
So you better be able to back up what the fuck you said.
With your fucking fists. I guess that's why he's not technically streaming anymore while he's in Japan, if he's still in Japan. Because people are definitely going to like it.
I mean, it is 5 p.m. on a Saturday.
Yep.
If you're not streaming at 5 p.m. on a Saturday and, like, that's your goal.
You ain't streaming.
You know, like.
Mm-hmm. He's not. I've checked.
Yeah.
He's not
I
streaming.
know he's not. I can see it.
The funny thing as well, like, this is what I find very entertaining. I think in his mind, he's like, okay, I'm just going to not stream while I'm in Japan. And then once I leave Japan, I'll be fine.
I'll just post everything.
I'll post everything again. I'll go back to, like, I don't know.
No, you got banned on Kick, Andy.
Yeah, he got banned. Yeah, he got
Kick.
banned on Kick. He'll go to, like, Thailand. He'll go to wherever he's going next to travel.
He literally said in the one other stream that I caught that he's like, man, I'm about ready to go back to Thailand. People are a lot nicer there. And it's like, no, that's just because people put up with your fucking shit.
Yeah. The thing is, well, like, you're gonna go back to Thailand and go, okay, I'm back in Thailand. I'm gonna continue streaming my nonsense while I'm there. The issue is, like, people who people who take the most offense to these things, they're not gonna forget. And if I took offense to this, if this was something that directly, like, affected me and I took the most offense to it, and then I'm just, like, hanging out and I see, oh, he's left Japan, he's back in Thailand, he's streaming, and I had, like, the time and money to go to Thailand and beat this guy up, why would I not do it? Why would I not do it? Of course I would. This is the thing, like, fuck around with the internet, you're eventually going to find out, be it later on via like karmatic justice, or be it just, like, some hopped up guy, like the guy who's currently in this, the man who's currently in this guy's comments talking about how he's going to kill this guy is a guy who this dude needs to be careful of. Like, if I was this guy, I would never stream again. Because this guy is like commenting, I'm literally going to kill you. And the dude's like, heart, Ine, heart, like, heart, so funny, I'm going to leave Japan soon anyway, like, heart. Bro, someone who's this serious, they're going to chase you. I would.
They'll find you.
I'll find you. If you go back to Thailand and I'm so inclined to like find you and beat you up and like do some serious harm to you,
it's not hard, right? So like, if you're flying out of Japan, you have 2 airports to fly out of, right?
Easy.
And I guarantee you're probably flying out of Narita.
100%.
Because you're a foreigner and you're dumb.
Yep.
So you probably don't know that Haneda exists.
And it's better too.
So you're probably going to go to Narita.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? All the international flights leave from the same terminal. So guess where I got to stand and watch every single bus and every single train roll up? I can find you.
It's not hard.
It's not hard.
It's not hard at all.
I'll just wait by the gate.
Oh, I'll wait by the gate.
I'll wait by the gate.
I know you're going back to Thailand or whatever. I'll just wait in Thailand. I'll see you when you get home. Baby, I'll see you when you get home. Tadaima. Oh, Okaidi. To these fists, boy. Like, welcome home. Welcome home. Like, this is the thing I don't think people understand. If you're going to fuck around to the extent of the internet, I think, especially coming from, like, a more Western perspective of, like, living and moving, if you're going to fuck around the internet, you're eventually going to find out. Be that by some kind of random act of aggression, be that by, like, the internet entirely like, cancelling you, or be that by, like, just not getting the sponsor deals and stuff that you want to make this type of life viable. So if I'm a sponsor, if I'm a company, I'm a business, and I'm like, oh, we need a YouTube streamer guy to do this product and to run this thing, and we search up your name. When you search this guy's name, all that comes up is about the Japan thing.
Yeah, of course.
It's his YouTube channel, and then it just goes, oh, these are like 20 articles about...
This is a Japanese scumbag.
Yep.
Yep.
About how he fucked around Japan and did racist thing. So I'm a company and I go, oh, what about this guy? He's pretty good. Oh, let's Google him. Oh, let's not. Because as a man who works internally in these companies and does this stuff like on a weekly basis, this is what we do. We Google your name, we deep dive on you, we see what you've done, and if you've done some fuckery that a company or we don't want to like be associated with, we just go, oh, okay, blacklist them. And we don't recheck you. We don't go, let's check back in 6 months, see if they've cleaned up the recs. We go, oh, we never work with these people again. That's it. You get one chance, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So he, in a sense, he's basically fucked up his future for a large portion of like clients he could be eventually working with. The last thing is, he's only like what 4,000, 5,000 subscribers deep.
Something like that.
He's just started his career. You've not even reached 100,000 yet. You've not reached 10. You've just started, and you've already fucked up. How crazy is that? How stupid is that? Because it takes a lot of work. Anyone who's done any social media building, any social media work, gaining 1,000 followers, 1,000 subscribers, that's hard. Gaining 4, 5, 6, gaining anything over that, it gets progressively harder until it gets easier.
Right.
So from like 2K to like 10K, then 10 to 100, that's a hard climb. That's a very difficult climb to do. And to fuck around so early, right?
Yeah, you're pretty much done. Like, why would
Idiot.
you... I don't understand why you would just tank any kind of prospects you have.
Because dumb people gonna do dumb things, honestly.
I guess.
Absolute fucking idiot.
I guess. Yeah. So, my advice to you, you want to stream in Japan and be successful, maybe you should actually look at people who are successful.
I agree. 100%. I agree.
Like, it's one thing to be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to stream and be a fucking nuisance, but, like, that'll only get you so far, right?
Yep. 100%. Yep.
You'll get like, that short boost of stuff, and then it's done. You're done.
Fuck's sake. So I'm going through the comments now, and someone said, Jordan, I have 3 rules for the podcast, and I'm breaking all of them. No, Dan, yeah. Yeah, I literally was like, I have 3 rules. Time to break every single one of the rules live on the podcast.
Break the Cardinal rules, so that's
no,
fine.
we never deafen the listener. That is the, oh my God, that's rule number 1, the golden rule. Never deafen the listener. Very important. It's like Beetlejuice. Man, I love going through the chat during the live. It's actually fucking hilarious. Y'all actually kill me. Fuck's sake. But I agree.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Fuck me. That I didn't think that was going to be as long as it was, that conversation.
Yeah, I mean...
but I get it, yeah.
Do you figure that it's going to keep happening? I assume that it will.
I think it's gonna. So my question is that. So I said I think it's still gonna keep happening. My question to you is like, do you think it's gonna keep happening, and to what extent do you think it's gonna keep happening, and do you think it will eventually come to an end, David?
I don't think it'll come to an end because stupid
No?
people are in an amount that is
Indeed.
unfathomably uncountable.
They are.
So,
They are.
you know, I mean, stupid people are gonna stupid, right?
They love the stupid. Yeah.
The only thing is that I have to wonder, like, what kind of an issue is that gonna make for everyone else, right?
Yeah, that's my question.
Because like now, if you are someone who's like, I don't know, if you're streaming on the street or whatever right now, like people see this kind of shit and they're always more wary, right?
They are.
Like I would be. Why wouldn't you be? Because now if this is all you see, like, oh, dude's being a dickhead, so now every person with a camera is a fucking dickhead, right?
No, a little bit. Yeah, 100%.
I mean,
Yep.
there already are everyone with cameras a dickhead, but
Yes.
they're more of a dickhead now,
You're making it progressively harder for people who live in the country as well.
right? To do anything.
Yeah, yeah, to do anything. Which is why I think big streamers and big creators always take such a strong stance, I would say, when they find like streamers, like people getting like stream sniped or like doxing people or like people coming to Japan and like making not just bad streams but making like racist, borderline like offensive content. People get really annoyed about it because you've not only now made it harder for like streamers to do, and YouTubers to be fair,
Right.
creators, let's say, for creators to do like basic everyday like Japan content, you've also made it harder for them to collaborate with companies because companies are already in Japan are like
They're really cagey, right?
they're very cagey. They're like 10 years behind everything, honestly. Like
Yeah.
they're only recently can you go to a company and be like, hey, what about TikTok? And they'll be like, oh yeah, maybe we'll think about it.
I love clocks,
Bro, legitly.
right?
Fucking legitly. They're like, oh my god, yeah, I have so many clocks. Good job.
Seiko, so nice.
Wow, I'm the master of American slang. I knew that TikTok meant
Timex,
clock.
love it.
Casio, woo, let's go, baby. Let's get
I got the
it.
big white one.
Woo, let's go. I got a big one attached to my wall. Let's go, TikTok.
Yep.
Hey, that's the only sound I know. Like it's shit like that basically. Like they're so cagey to work with like creators, and it's very hard to sell the appeal of a creator. Like you're trying to explain, like, hey, this is like a direct one-to-one to your audience. And you're like, there is no downside to what we're currently selling. You. Like, you're going to get the one-to-one. You're going to get clicks. Here's, like, the evidence. Here's all the data backing up exactly what I'm saying down to the number. Look how good this will be for your company.
Right.
And they'll go, But I saw on the news last night that French guy punched Japanese woman.
Right. It's been like wild lately too. 'cause
It has been.
I had forgot about that, but that was only like last week.
That was like last week.
So we got last week we got a French dude punching a Japanese woman in the face.
He's currently in
We
prison.
got a
I think.
racist dickhead on the fucking train this week.
Yep.
What's gonna happen? What's the 10-1 bet next week? What's gonna happen next
Oh
week?
my god. All right, guys, in the Discord, in the chat, what do you think is going to happen next week? I'll give you odds. I'll give you 3 choices. Choice 1 is going to be another streamer comes out and does some borderline or outlandish racist shit on a mode of transportation.
Because that's always no
It's-
one's gonna get me while on the train.
That's the
why
thing,
why
yep.
is the train like just ground zero for being a fucking dickhead?
What I-
Is
what
it
I-
just because you get like the most impact because most people are there?
What I don't understand is, like, so you're on the train, okay? You get on the train and you're like, oh, I'm going to do some, the doors have closed. Haha, I have 3 minutes to do some racist shit before the doors open again. No, you have a minute and a half to do some racist shit and then a minute and a half to run away. If you do some racist shit to the wrong person,
And someone feels like, no, now we're gonna throw hands.
now you have a minute and a half to get hands thrown at you.
you can't escape.
Longer. If
Doors closed.
Bro, doors closed, train starts moving, you do some racist shit. Obacha in the corner goes, all right, hold on a minute. She hits that emergency stop button. You're there for 10 minutes. You better guard up.
You better hope you're on the Yamanote line.
Bro,
It's only
you-
2 minutes between stations.
You better hope you're on that circle line. Lord have mercy. I hope you're on like the fucking Kunatachi Express or some shit and you get stuck midway and you accidentally say the N-word a little bit too loud and someone gets
Right.
up and they go, all right, hit that, Obacha, hit that stop button. We got to do this right here, right now.
and then it's just immediately
Oh, bro.
get in there.
Camera turns, camera pans back again. Suddenly, everyone's wearing masks. Like,
Right.
everyone has just masked up. They're like, oh, yeah. COVID. hay fever. I got a slight cold. Anyway, what were you saying? Say again of your chest. Leg up. Boom. Like, it's going to be a whole thing. Like, honestly, like, idiots. I'm kind of waiting for that. That's my one. Someone is saying, some streamer does something borderline racist or outlandishly racist on a mode of transportation.
Yep.
Number 2 is just going to be another fucking Shibuya stream where someone does some outlandish, annoying shit. Streaming seems to be the way forward, I think. It's going to be streaming. I need a third option, David. 4th is going to be other. You can write in.
Free entry.
Yeah, 4 is like 3 entry. Write whatever you want. What's 3, David? I need a 3. Because 1 and 2 covers so much. It's pretty broad.
Yeah,
but I want to keep it broad.
I have to imagine,
Go on.
someone is gonna go to somewhere like Shinjuku, and they're gonna go into like a club or somewhere and just be streaming or whatever. It doesn't really matter. And they're gonna try some shit with someone in the club, and it's gonna go badly for them.
I like that. Do you know what? Let's extend that. So 1 is going to be someone does some bullshit, racist bullshit on a mode of transportation. 2 is going to be someone does some bullshit in Shibuya. You get 2 to 1 in Shibuya because I'm being very precise. Number 3 is someone does some outlandish nonsense in a club or a karaoke bar.
Yeah.
Because there's always some bullshit happening in karaoke places. And then 4, chef's choice. Write in. What do you think is going to happen? If someone legitly guesses this, I'll send you some bullshit in the mail. Like, I'll legit... If something happens next week and you accurately guess it...
you know what? I will.
Yeah.
When you listen to this,
yeah.
if you're listening to it right now,
yeah,
you made to the end of the thing.
Good
if
man,
you're
love
listening
you,
on Spotify,
yeah,
there will be a questionnaire, fill in your answer thing. And I will have it finished next week on Friday.
Good man.
So we can look at the results.
Indeed.
And we'll see what got voted for the most.
If someone legitly guesses the correct answer and it happens the next week, I will. There are gifts in my house I can send you.
GoPro on Sushi Kaiten.
Again, GoPro
Yeah.
2, Electric Boogaloo. Come on, I think they like
that was what's his name?
Saitama Drew. Or
No,
not him.
It was
Tokyo
Sam.
I was gonna call him Tokyo T-Rex. I don't know why that name came to my mind.
Tokyo T-Rex.
I don't know their names. Like,
sure, yeah.
I don't know.
I
why.
recognize like who he is. That guy's a fucking scumbag too.
I've heard he's a scumbag. Yeah, it's not good, honestly.
Yeah. See, like, I don't even know the guy. I've never met him. I've never watched his content.
Same.
But like, I know by osmosis, just by like word of mouth, that dude is a fucking scumbag.
Yep. I wish that I was like, what really annoys me is that because there are talk about scumbag creators, because there are eyes on these people because they're making like borderline like scumbag content, and people like to watch that slow burn of like raw garbage. People enjoy that, so those people will continually have a platform because they're making that style of like garbage content.
Yeah.
And it'll always do well just because people just keep watching it. And I think as a community of people who want to watch good Japan content, you cannot be platforming these people. And I think it's very important when I say garbage content, because I think that style of content is trash. It's not good content. But there's another guy, and I forgot his name. I've seen his page like once or twice, and he was doing bought AV content in Japan. I forgot who he was, but he has like his channel is like completely demonetized because he can't monetize
of course.
Of course. But his entire thing is like, I'm gonna go to the Adult Video Expo event 2022 and I'm gonna vlog this.
Damn, chill, damn son.
What happened?
Fuck, man.
Ugh, Tokyo Sam. I agree. Yeah, it's basically people going. He would go like, I'm gonna go to like AV Expo. I'm gonna like, he'll like, you can hire. Do you know what hiring? You can hire like.
You used to work for him, Andy?
Who?
What the fuck?
Hold up. Oh yeah. He did. I met him. Yeah.
What the fuck?
And so Andy in the chat is an editor. He used to work for Tokyo Sam and stuff. I used to work for him and can confirm. No, I agree, 100%. Absolute scumbag. But yeah, this porn guy who'd make like porn style content. Who would like interview AV stars because you can hire AV stars. Do you know about this?
Yeah, because like most of them are escorts, aren't they? Yeah.
You can hire them for like various like services, like English speaking services is a new thing they can do as well,
Sure, yeah,
apparently.
yeah.
So then like they would hire them to be on his video and then just like use them for like clicks in a sense, and be like, we're gonna do a hot tub stream or a hot tub video with AV star, whatever, big titty Tanaka-san. I don't know any AV stars, I'm sorry, but yeah, shit like
Sure,
that
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And then the channel would like get views, but everything would be like demonetized.
Is this dude black?
Hmm?
Is the dude black?
No, that's
No,
white
he's
guy.
not. He's a white guy.
I know you're talking about, not that guy. It's a white
I'm
guy.
trying to think like who this would be.
I've seen his page like once because I think he did a collaboration with someone I knew, and then the guy was sharing the video and he was like, "Oh, I did collaboration with this dude. Check it out."
Right.
And obviously, I gotta support the boys, so I click the video and I'm like, "This page is fucking disgusting. How do I clear this from my search history?" Because like,
I mean, hey,
this
make,
is
make
YouTube, bruh.
the content you want to make, but if the
No, I
content
agree.
is garbage, then
and I agree. He's making the content he wants to make. This is my when you compare like that style of content to like, I don't know, Tokyo Sam's
yeah,
content.
but nobody's gonna beat the goat of trash Japan content.
That guy from Reddit.
The guy from Reddit.
Wait, who's the goat of trash Japan content?
Oh man, you don't know the goat?
Who's
The goat
who the
of
goat?
fucking Japan fucking trash content?
Who the goat?
Mr.
Who the-
Dave Trippin himself.
Oh my fucking god, that's so funny. Yeah, fuck me. I completely forgot about him.
I wonder if he
Fuck's
still
sake.
has all that shit up.
What happened? What did he make? Like,
Dude, like he's looking two ways at once. No, like fucking Dave Trippin. I think he lives in like Ethiopia now, so he could just be a fucking creep.
wait, seriously?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah.
We talking about the same guy? Do you not
Oh,
mean
yeah.
not this guy? Wait, not. You mean this dude?
No.
That's Dave Trippin.
Wait, am I thinking of the wrong person?
You're thinking of the wrong person. I know you're talking
no,
about.
No. Okay,
Not
sorry,
Dave
I apologize,
Trippin.
Dave Trippin. I apologize.
Dave, we
Not
apologize.
Dave
We did
Trippin.
not
What
mean
the
to slander
fuck?
your
What's his
name.
name? Now I'm gonna feel like an idiot, and I'm not gonna remember his name.
I know who you're talking about, though. No, 100%. Yeah. I forgot his name entirely.
Oh fuck, what's his name?
Oh my god, I have not thought about Dave Trippin in fucking years. What is he
The
doing? now?
Dream Crusher guy. It might be
Yeah,
the guy.
it's that- it's that guy. Yeah, it's
What
the
the fuck's
Dream
his
Crusher.
name? What's his
I
name?
don't know, and I never will.
I could have swore it was Dave Trippin.
No. Dave Trippin's a
Oh.
complete other guy. The Dream Crusher. I love that Andy knows about the deep lore. Dave Trippin on all these W's. Dad, I'm sorry, leave him alone. Don't worry, man. Literally, everyone forgot this guy's name because he's that irrelevant. But yeah, he's living in like Ethiopia now, doing like some absolute fucking bullshit. You're not gonna remember, dude. It's in the recesses of your mind, basically.
Yeah, it's in the deepest, darkest place that I
the void.
put it there. Yeah.
The void. Okay,
I'm gonna remember the second I
the
turn off
second
this
the
fucking stream.
second you hit end
Yep.
stream, it's gonna be like, that's the name you're best. No, 100%. But no, I love that. There is a lot of like trash day content. It's actually pretty fun. I think strange enough as well, like being like living in Japan, like working in Japan, like making content in Japan, there's like so much content to be made, and there are so many like weird niche.
No, it's not hiding in my room. Though
No,
that
that guy
is
is
pathetic.
fucking weird as well. Yeah, fuck that guy. There's like so much. All that content is like, it's slow, watch the world burn content, and it's content that I implore you to don't watch. I implore you, don't watch that content. It's content that the more numbers, the more attention you give it, the more it's gonna reach its target audience of like fucking weird incels. So like, be a. Didn't that guy like have a sex doll or something like that? And he.
The guy I'm thinking
Yeah.
of was in an AV movie when he was younger, when he first started living here.
Yeah. Wow.
That's who it is, Andy. It's Ryan Boundless. That's who it is.
Ryan fucking Boundless. Thanks.
I like how I mentioned, oh yeah, he was in a portal once. And
And straight away he's like, I know it
it's
is.
that guy.
I know
knew
exactly
it.
what you're talking about. Bro, the timing of that fucking fantastic advance. Exactly that. Speaking of which, would you guys be down for a J-Vlog iceberg video? I'm not sure what that is, but probably, yeah. If you send us like videos to watch on stream, we'll watch them on
From
stream.
the deep recess
Recess
of my
by
AVL brain. Oh, yeah.
He's like, I can't remember this guy's name, but the second you mentioned fucking AV, I'm like, yo, let's go, baby. Make those connections. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Jesus
So
Christ.
6 years ago,
Mm.
he was in Thailand, and then he left Japan, and now he's in Kenya. Yeah, dude, Ryan Boundless, like, he only has 14 videos now because I think he literally nuked everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of for the best. you don't want to be walking around with like that type of content connected to your name.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's not.
Oh man, which is unfortunate because I would have loved to do a weirdo deep dive into Ryan Boundless because that dude is like the most unhinged, cringe, fucking weirdo
Yeah.
you've ever seen.
This is why I'm legitly upset that JCJ went, like disappeared. So a lot of like Japan Circle Jerk and like Rayward, JCJ, and like those types of those types of like Reddit pages were really good at weeding out the weirdos on the internet. And like if someone did some fuckery in Japan, I would know about it because
someone has posted it there.
One of those two groups would be like, "Hey, look at this. This is fuckery. Let's point and laugh at this person," while also like trying to dox them and sort of pushing them to like other parts of the internet in a sense. But since those pages went down, there's no one-to-one link for like the shit people in Japan making like trash content and my brain. So I'm just here like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know who's doing dumb shit in Japan. I don't know who's making trash content anymore. I don't know who's making cringe content anymore because I'm not internet obsessed enough to deep dive and look for these people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't care enough to do it. If it's brought to my attention, if it's served up to me, I will watch and consume a little bit of that content to be like, wow, this is shit. But generally, I don't care. I'm gonna look it up. I don't have time for this. You know what I mean? It's honestly a disservice to the community. What's left? You got Japan Life and whatever the other ones are.
I mean, you mean like on Reddit specifically?
Yeah.
Japan Life is just like, it's just people who are inept trying to live in Japan.
Poor babies.
But yeah, it's just like I remember specifically there's a time in my life where it was before I lived in Japan. So I'm looking at people who were like doing,
Japan stuff, yeah.
Sorry. Because it's, you're checking out, I'm going to be moving there soon, blah, 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 whatever, right? And I remember just like watching Ryan Boundless's stuff and being like, what is wrong with this man?
Yes.
Like, his life is the most like dramatic shit for no fucking reason, and it's all his fault.
Yeah, a little bit.
And it's like, but same. Someone mentioned it before. I think Dan mentioned it before. If you look at Hiding in My Room's channel in reverse order, it's like a drama. Yeah, like the titles of his fucking things, like my wife left me, I have AIDS, like maybe not. I don't know. I'm just making stuff, right? It's like, my dog died on a Saturday and I had to bury it on a Monday. It's just like hiding. Have you ever watched any Hiding in My Room stuff?
Only the ones that come up on Reddit when they used to.
He is possibly the most pathetic man I've ever seen.
The only episode I remember very clearly, because I remember thinking, this man's life is the saddest existence I could possibly fathom. I think he was like married, and then he went to like an Airbnb and he ordered like a life-size sex doll to the Airbnb, and then he fucked the doll, recorded it, put it up on his Patreon, but then he wasn't strong enough to move the doll out. He couldn't lift it because it was weak. He couldn't lift the doll to get it out of like the Airbnb or whatever. So he just sort of pushed it under the Airbnb bed, and I think he just left it there.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I think he just left it there.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
the last thing I remember about this guy.
Wow. Yeah, it's just fucking weird, man. Like
you've got to get to a level, like you need some, what's the word? You need to self-reflect sometime. If you are hiding from your wife, this like, I guess like gourmand sex doll you've bought to fuck in an Airbnb to then waste the gourmand, hide under the bed, just really think about your life. Like,
right.
Go outside, smell the flowers, have a wank. Like, really think about where the fuck you're going. Because you can't just keep going in that path like full fucking blade. That's insane.
Dan, it's like, I got a new girlfriend, cheating on my girlfriend left me, I moved to Vietnam.
Fuck me, that's so fucking funny. Holy fucking shit.
Dude, yeah, and I remember he'd get like a girlfriend and then immediately start cheating on them, and then you'd be like, woe is me, my life is so bad. And it's like
guys, I forgot how he sounds. Guys, listen.
he's British, so you're just talking in a
Oh,
normal
okay,
voice.
perfect. Guys, listen. It's fucking what's his name again? Some hiding in my
Hiding
room.
my room.
Guys, listen. It's hiding in my room again, and yeah. So I cheated on my girlfriend, and I made a video about it. And you won't believe it. She
found out.
She watched the video. Like what? It's like she had the bell on or something like that. Oh my god! And now guess what? She left me. I'm so heartbroken, guys. I'm moving to Vietnam.
His name is Daniel. Yes.
His name is Daniel.
Daniel.
Yuck. Yuck. Disgusting.
I've
Terrible.
never known a Daniel who's never. No, that's not true.
I know good Daniel.
Yeah,
I know some really good Daniels.
We know a good Dan.
We know a good Daniel. Yeah, we know some good Dans.
Sorry, Dans.
There's a good Dan in the chat as well. Yeah, we know some good Dans. That's honestly
Hiding
horrendous.
in my room also made a post about abroad in Japan. I bet it was the saltiest, like that could have. It could have been.
me. I could have been abroad
been
in
me.
Japan. Why don't I have the fame and the fortune? But it's at the same time he's making like I cheated on my girlfriend. He's like, what's the difference between my video and Chris's video? Chris's video is like this high production, beautifully made, amazingly edited
man.
video about like the heights of like Hiroshima, and his video was like, this is me talking to my camera in a park. It should have been me.
I want to see what his latest video is.
I hope it's like I'm leaving YouTube or something like that. That'd be good.
If hiding in my room gets exposed for being a pedophile. Well,
Wow.
Wow.
I'm surprised. Whoa. Didn't see that one coming. Did you? Fucking. I want to see the Venn diagram of like people who buy like full-size sex dolls and those who become like pedophiles.
He's got a video of why I have to leave Japan. Wait, well, hang on. He lived in Osaka for a $315 a month apartment. It's like fucking tiny. Like
You
you
get
paid way too fucking much for that apartment.
You were ripped off. This is why you can't be.
Yeah, it's so funny because he has 1,000, like just over 1,000, 100,000.
Videos?
No.
Oh,
He has
subscribers.
577 videos. His subscriber
hell.
count is 112,000. That's a bad fucking ratio, my man.
Imagine being ratioed by your own demographic.
Yeah, dude. But like,
He said Chris didn't collab with him, so he was salty. Of course, Chris didn't collab with him.
my problem with the anime man Joey Bissinger gatekeeping content. Gatekeeping what?
Gatekeeping what? It's not anime. Just
I mean, like, he runs a podcast. Like, what content is he gatekeeping? Is because his name is the Anime Man, you can't talk about anime?
he's like, you don't understand. His name is the Anime Man.
He's the anime
man.
I can't be a anime man. I have to be the anime man.
I wanted to be Anime Man, but Joey's the Anime Man.
Just gatekeep me out of it.
You know that meme, like, my pronouns, was it he and him? Because I'll never, my pronouns are him, because I'll never, I forgot the whole thing. My pronouns are he, not him, because I'll never be
He
him.
and I, because
I'll never be him or some shit. Yeah, legitly. It's that, basically.
Yeah, pretty
Fucking
much.
stupid.
My life struggle with having autism. Autism doesn't make you a piece of shit, though. Like, I hate people who, if they have autism or something, turn around to be like, life is so hard with autism. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. But like, my brother has autism.
Mm-hmm. He's fine.
He's not a fucking asshole.
He's a cool guy. He plays games and he chills.
Yeah.
He's a legend. Let him live.
The issue is you're a fucking asshole. Don't blame it on your autism.
Man, I would love to do a...
I agree. Joey doesn't even watch anime.
Bro, he
true.
doesn't watch anime. He's-
Basically.
My man's like, I think I'm meeting him tomorrow as well, funnily enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're gonna go. I should not say what we're gonna do.
Probably not a good
That
idea.
was a David. That was a
You're gonna out
fucking.
yourself.
That was a fucking close one. We're gonna do something. We're gonna hang out tomorrow, basically. Fuck me, man. I always do this because to me, it's just my bro. It's just Joey. It's just my guy. You know, I don't see that way.
Gate kept, bitch.
Bro, we'll get Gabe kept. So dumb. Fucking stupid. I think even yesterday I was last thing I was at the Artley event yesterday. Very cool. Met some very interesting people. Met a guy who lives in my station.
Is he homeless or?
No, he lives at the same station. I mean, you fucking how get out of here. Stream is over. Fucking cancel it. Canceling stream.
Oh,
Like,
Andy, were you?
yeah, Eddie was as well.
Oh, okay.
That was cool. Met this guy who lives like in my station. We're like home together. It's fucking sick. Absolute legend. He lives like on the other side of the station, like nearer to the park. But absolute babe. Very, very cool. He was like, Jordan, like he's like, for like the last like 2 years, I kept thinking I was seeing you in like the station that we live at. And I'm like, yes, because I live there. And he's like, what? And I go, yeah, I live there. And he's like, wait, what? And I'm like,
this is a very like, do you see the area where the shadow touches?
Bro,
we don't go there.
we don't go there.
The other side of the station.
Fucking the other side of the station. I currently live in like the shadowy other side of the station, and in living there for what has been like 2-3 months, we don't go here. This other side of the station is absolute shit. Terrible side of the station. I want to go back to fucking Pride Rock.
I see.
I hate living on the other side of the station. Absolute hot shit. Absolute fucking hot trash, honestly. Lord have his mercy. Anyway, I digress. Artly event. If you're in Tokyo, come to the event. Very, very fucking fun. Met a bunch of cool creatives. Met a bunch of cool people there. Met someone who works in like what is like a scaled down version of Tokyo Creative. Very fucking cool. Like they do what we do, but like on a smaller scale. Fucking interesting, honestly. But then meeting like all these different creators and all these like artists and talents, you really realize like there are so many people trying to make so many different, interesting, like unique things about Japan that if you even for a second stand there and you go, oh, but Joey made a video about, I don't know, new anime X. I can't make video about new. Yes, you fucking can. No one cares. Make the fucking video.
Right.
It's not hard. It's not hard to do like research and create your own opinions and like make a video about X topic. I think the issue is people do this thing where they'll go,
people put too much stock
They
in
do.
other people's opinions
They
about
do.
something.
which goes all the way back to what I said at the beginning of the comments, at the beginning of the podcast. It's not a fucking competition. You can all make the same content. No one's gonna give a shit. If someone's gonna watch video X about whatever, they might also watch your video too. And in making similar videos, you actually appear in that person's
You'll appear in the
recommendations.
sidebar
Yep.
recommendation stuff.
Yep. When I go down my video, you can see whose videos recommendations I appeared in. It's all just like, you appeared in Tokidoki Traveler's recommendation thing, and 5 people clicked. You appeared in Chris Broad's thing, and X people, like, it's stuff like that, basically. Like, the content creates a feedback loop. And if you're making good content in that realm of, like, content,
Right.
you're just going to keep pumping out good content. It's not hard, honestly. Like,
Yep.
it's gonna make, like, a nice little loop. People are going to start watching, and then they'll see your content. They'll watch that, too, and they'll just... Like, I do it all the time. If I'm playing, like, Zelda... I was going to talk about Zelda, and I've chosen not to because I knew I was not gonna stop if I started talking about Zelda. So
It's new. I don't want to talk. I want to let people have their time.
Same.
With it
I'm gonna
before I
wait a
talk
little
about
bit.
it.
I agree. But like when I'm playing Zelda, what I do is I'll just put like a video I find interesting on, and then I'll have that playing, and I'll have like autoplay on, and I'll just be watching like content as I'm like playing Zelda. If a video comes up that I find interesting, I'm like, all right, I'm not subscribed to this channel. Subscribe. Done. Like, I think I've subscribed to a bunch of channels that have, like, less than 1,000 views just because I've started watching, like, I don't know, internet historians video about fucking... He had a new one coming about, like, hobbies. And I was watching that.
Hobbies?
There's a new one coming. It's fucking good. Hobbies.
Hobbies.
What
Hobbies?
is
What
hobby?
is
I fucking
hobby?
love internet.
Is this a hobby?
Is, gun. Bang, 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 bang. All this... I fucking
And
love,
more.
bro. The amount of times I've watched like the same internet historian video and I'm like, I'll do it again. No one will stop me. These videos are so fucking funny. The best one, obviously, food. Amazing. Fucking hilarious. Food is the whole mother man bit.
Oh, I'm a fan of the mythology one.
Oh, the photo
myself.
was so good. Yeah. Was he playing Africa or some shit?
Something like that, yeah.
Africa. Fucking sick, bro. Sorry, guys, if you've not seen Internet Historian, go and watch any Internet Historian video and have your mind completely fucking blown.
I like his like actual like long form videos.
Same.
They're good.
Have you seen the pirate one, the dreaded pirate?
The Dread Pirate Roberts or whatever his name is. It's fucking fun.
It's like an hour and a half.
It's an hour and a half long, but it's interesting.
I've watched it twice. It's so... I watched it the first time and I was like, ooh, an hour and a half. I'll watch a bit and I'll see how it is. And I watched the entire video and it's like 3 a.m. and I'm like, bro, this is worth not sleeping. Such a good fucking video. But yeah, I do it. David, any final thoughts or feelings to share with the listeners? David's
No.
thinking. No, get fucked.
I was gonna add get fucked, but I decided maybe that's a little bit harsh.
I saw her in the back of your eyes, David. I saw it. Guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I'll talk to you guys next week. I have a new video coming out on my YouTube channel, Afro in Japan. Next week, we're gonna release the Kumamoto vlog, which David is in. It's very good.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Okay. First time I'm hearing about it.
Well, yeah, I filmed you while we were doing things, basically.
I know you're gonna use it.
Oh, I'm gonna use it. Yeah, there's some good. There's some good bits there. So I'm gonna cut it up, make a little vloggy vlog, and then I'll release it probably next week Sunday. I'm gonna say Sunday, because I'm going to a music festival on Sunday.
Tomorrow.
No, next week.
Oh, next week.
Next week. Yeah, next week. So Saturday I'll probably come a little bit earlier, just because I need to sleep at a decent time.
Gotcha.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you. Gonna leave you. See you guys next time. I gotta go play Zelda. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Like I'm deadly serious. I'm gonna go play Zelda.